one of Charlotte's companions if she's not careful. And next up is
I'm heart attack. One of Charlotte's companions. She doesn't need any warnings.
She carries on eating junk food and not looking after herself. She'll meet on top of obesity.
I'm depression.
Ah, that's what happens.
So listen, I'm diabetes. I'm here as a warning. The warning is pre-diabetic. So heed me.
You've got me pumping and racing around inside at 60 miles an hour. How much pain would you like me to inflict on you before you report me to your doctor?
I'm carrying more than I should. My body's struggling to cope. I can pop into your head anytime. Sometimes we don't even know why.
So are you aware of the many courses that there are out there about me and what you can do about it? I keep saying, be warned.
I love rich food though. Fill up the plate properly, and I'm coming back for pudding too.
I come to you as a warning. Ignore me at your peril, and I'll attack you more frequently. Your heart becomes irregular, more irregular. I'm racking up the pace faster and faster like a car on a high-speed chase. Faster and faster.
I can get a sense of doom. Suddenly your breath becomes short. You have palpitations. You have a panic attack. God. I'll have 3 cans of Coke and a double shot of rum. What? Calories? Oh, there's no need to bring that up. What's wrong with you?
Okay then, insulin calling, insulin calling. Insulin calling could come near you soon. Please be aware.
I don't just get into your heart. I can feel the needles and pins in your arms and shoulders. Soon I'm pressing down on your chest. You can't breathe. You're gasping for air and I'm still attacking.
Can't be bothered to cook? Just whack something in the microwave. Oi, where are you off to? So you're going to try to distract yourself from me with mindfulness? You think you can get rid of me? Ha! I don't think so.
Anyway, many people believe I'm already in your family gene. But you know, I don't have to be. Don't have to be that death sentence.
I'll eat anything, anytime, anywhere, anyhow. They say you are what you eat. I guess they need to add how you eat and when you eat.
Do you know which arm I'm going to tingle next? How tightly I can wrap myself around your shoulders like a straight jacket. I hate being nature. I hate creativity. I hate when you relax. And as for calm music, you've got to nature. And exercise. Thank you. one side of your body rigid. I've left you with muffled speech and limited movement. Your ability to communicate is gradually shutting down.
Positive thoughts. Peaceful and serene features. Ah, give me a war scene any day. I thrive. Too much body fat, too much sugar, too little movement, too little care. I can bring on my friends. Hello, heart disease. What's up, diabetes? Hey, high blood pressure and low blood pressure too. How you doing, high cholesterol? Hey, liver disease. Wake up, sleep apnea. Oh, and the cancer clan are coming too. They're all keen to meet you, ready for your slumber party.
But it's not all negative. And I'm not a life sentence. If you're informed and updated, and you have the knowledge to know about how to treat me and what to do, it's making the change that makes the difference. It's the little steps and the little changes. And with those in place, it's never too late. Life's too short.
This is from the heart. I don't need to be a Peter White, because my rhythms and beats are not the melody of your body, and not the melody your body wants. Just give yourself some love and listen to your heart. Just listen to your heart.
I tend to keep my worries to myself. I don't want to burden others with my stuff. But it could actually help if I spoke to a good friend. Then I realised that I'm not the only one who feels like this sometimes. The saying, a problem shared is a problem halved. Listen, if you really want to get rid of me, look at your diet. What you eat, how you eat, when you eat. Eat with people. Socialize. And come at me with some exercise, you know? Maybe a little bit of gardening, a brisk walk, or just dancing in the kitchen. Start somewhere, build up your stamina, so that this body can cope a lot better. Because if you don't take positive action, we are coming to a location near you.
Thank you. So, I'm Laura.
Shall we give them another round of applause? And I would like to say thank you for listening to my babble. But for me, it's again the interaction that you have had. Because we constantly do things that we can't see what we do. But when we look at other things, we realize there are other solutions. And everybody came up with a different approach, how to minimize stress. And if we minimize stress, our blood pressure will definitely stay, that the heart will be beating the rate it should be going at, not in palpitations, not with headaches, not with
when we become ill, we shoulda, woulda, coulda. So like we identified with sugar, there was a different way. When she said thank you for observing, it gave her pleasure. We have to start saying thanks. We have to start saying, I love me. And it's not being boastful, because if you come from that place, from the heart of loving yourself, it will surround you, and others will feel it, and you wouldn't have to fight and struggle to stay well, because you are in a joyous space. So everything in life affects your health. Health is not something for the hospital, health is not for the GPs, health is for you. And your health is your wealth, and only you can spend it. So we have to remember to use that word, stop. We need to tell ourselves stop, and we need to be able to say no without feeling guilty. Because when we feel guilty, we go into depression. So stop feeling guilty for saying no. But again, help that person that you said no to find a solution, and then you will still feel good. And my acronym for STOP, it means soothe the open pain. So when we don't stop, we put in our bodies in pain, emotionally and physically. So we need to soothe the pain by stopping. I would like to hear feedback from you all about our performance today. What words would you use that come to mind? One word to start or statement, anything. What do you think about this performance today in terms of helping people think about their health? We focused on hypertension when we started, and then we started to realize that, is that we talked about hypertension, but when I started looking at hypertension, I saw that finance is sending blood pressure up, work situation, school situation, and then the list just went on. And as it went on, it started to tap into everything else. So instead of focusing on a diagnosis, we came up with pressure. Anyhow you take it, the pressure is what is going to shift you in positive or negative. So that's why we had the name pressure rather than saying, oh, we're talking about hypertension, or we're talking about diabetes, or we're talking about that. All these can be triggered by pressure. Because the brain changes how it functions when it talks to the other organs in your body. So if you don't have peace in yourself, you will lose control. So we want people to start finding peace and joy by understanding what their body does for them, with exercise, with nutrition, not diet, not food. We need to be talking about nutrition. So that you know when you eat something, what it's giving to your body. So when you're eating ice cream that's full of sugar, you know where you're headed. And you could control that by making your own ice cream. Because you know how much sugar going into it. Yes, you can. We have a saying that everything, too much of one thing is good for nothing. Right? So everything has to be done in moderation and balance. Because you can't be too healthy. Because as we know, some people, quote unquote, that we think are healthy, something was missing from their body and they end up with ill health and they die. We're all going to die, but it's how we get there. What is our journey? We need to enjoy life. We only have one life to live. So everything you do, even though you think it's outside of the box, it affects you. How you allow it to affect you is the only change you can instill. So think about it. You may not be able to change how the boss acts, but you can change how you respond. It's not hard.
we know there's different ways, but actually thinking that through when you're in a situation, you're living it, think it through, or in order to support somebody else, that there are lots of different ways to guide them.
Just follow on that, I had with journey being on every week, like I said, these I haven't said lots of people, most of us before, but I do, I can learn, and I often sometimes I find myself when I actually say it to myself, in the first part of the conversation, I actually say, yo, stop it. I actually say that to myself, yo, stop that now. So just vocalizing it, rather than just thinking it, yeah, you should stop, you carry on. Stop it. Okay? Yes, my entertaining my lap.
So it's wrong.
Thank you.
Thank you all.
Yes.
Thank you.
We've got some information. Everybody got the table?
Yes.
Yes, those documents handed.
I have made it simple for you to go to your, when you go to your GP, don't walk away when they say to you your blood pressure is normal. Let them write it on a piece of paper for you.
Yes.
Okay? Any blood test that you have, please ask them for the results so that you have a track record for yourself. You can now access your GP thing, but when you go in and they give you a little answer and they say it's normal, what does that mean? Get the figures to quantify it and give you everything so that you can go back and ask educated questions about the difference. So I found some nice. Sure.
Log onto the NHS app, because then you can get your blood pressure readings and your results on the app, so you don't need to run to the
So I've also.
Download the NHS app, and it just knows your date of birth, it connects to your records and everything. And then you can do all sorts of prescription ordering, everything to the NHS app.
Yeah, for those who don't have the NHS app, they can ask for it to be written and give it to them.
Yeah.
Right, so we have some leaflets from the British Heart Foundation to talk about blood pressure, cholesterol, and healthy heart. I can order some more if anybody wants to take to their workplace or anything like that. Just let us know and we'll get them ordered and give it to you to take to other people, because health is everybody's business. Right? It's not just yours, because if your friend don't notice that you're not sleeping well and you're tired and you're lethargic, you might miss it. But when someone says to you, what's happening? It may make you start to check. So we need to connect with everybody. So these are just, I know some people don't like to look at it, the body mass index, but it's just a guideline of where you should be. And if you tippling over, how you can come back by doing simple things. So we want to make it as simple as possible. Then this one is when you have diabetes and they tell you what your AC1 is, you can see where you fit it, where you fall. So you know what you need to target to get back to the normal range. And this one is about your blood pressure. Just a slide diagram to show you normal, pre-hypertension, and high hypertension. So that you, hey, I need to relax. I'm too worked up now. I need to lie down and turn everything off, which we do not do. Right? Don't leave the television on in the background. Don't leave the music on in the background. Learn to talk to yourself with nothing around. Turn all the lights off. Do it for 5 minutes and you will see. You will tell yourself that that 5 minutes is an hour, because you're not used to being with yourself. So start practicing some of that, because our head is constantly busy while the body is trying to keep up with it. So even though you are not walking, running, or exercising, all your cells in your body is still working. So you wake up feeling tired sometimes. So learn to put all those to relax and enjoy it. Don't be afraid to be by yourself. Love yourself. Thank you.
but also he did this beautiful artwork for us, like painstakingly designed this. So we're really, really appreciative of that. Thank you very much.
And just wanted a massive thank you to you, Anne Dolores, because you are such a great advocate for good health.
Yes.
You know, what you're doing is saving people's lives, seriously. And so, you know, a massive big up. Also for your vision for this, about, you know, this is a pilot, but it's about how we get the message across. It isn't about just preaching to people, but actually engaging people in a conversation. And some of the comments that you've fed back to us about, you know, learning from seeing, doing, reflecting, all those sorts of things, how this is the way that people learn best about how to look after themselves and their health. So thank you so much for